in and let's get together and just chat about anything that you want within reason, of course. Let's make it a general chat. We just finished up a challenge this last week, and I want to say from the outset that I'm very happy for all my followers that supported me during that time to get my $50 and to so I was able to cash out. Took me a while to cash out, but I'm so thankful that everybody followed me and they supported me. And hi, good to see you. Welcome. And they supported me, and everything is different now. Those the I was waiting for the thing that usually comes up, those about supporting people. That's gone now. I'm so glad because I got so tired of looking at that. So I'm glad. So I'm glad. So anybody that comes in here, keep your Happs updated because it's getting better and better and better. Each and every time I come in here, there's something new about it that that was changed, like the banner, your I guess the banner go across the top. That's been completely turned off now. You know, there's a lot of things been changed on it, so it's a lot cleaner to me. It looks a lot cleaner. It reminds me somewhat of Periscope because you don't have all the bells and whistles. Oh, sure, you have your time at the top. You have how many viewers you're getting. You have, of course, the awards, but you also have your signal. So, oh hi, good to see you, Richard. Good to see you. You need to join Happs, Richard, because Periscope's going to be shutting down before too long. We're still going to have Twitter, and I do broadcast through Happs, but I stream to Twitter, Periscope, which we know is going to be another week or so, another 10 days or so, um, and Facebook, and also YouTube. So I could get a lot more viewers that way. Thank you for everybody coming in. This is just a general chat, and because I haven't done one of these in a while, and I just wanted to do a general chat. But for those of you that may not know anything about Happs, you come into Happs, you learn a lot. They have Q&As every Monday, which I forgot that they were coming in. Pablo was doing a Q&A, and I got in there about 15 minutes late. So I'll have to go back and watch the replay. But they update this about the mobile app about every week or so. Now, I don't use the broadcast studio because I don't like it that well. Once they repair it where you don't get timed out for every 5 minutes, I probably will use the broadcast studio, but for right now, you get timed out if you don't keep your mouse moving. So I want to just use my phone for a while. That's what I'm on, I'm on my phone. And just in here just to chat for a while. I could have done a broadcast with crocheting, but I thought, well, I'll save that for another time. Done with the challenge, like I said, and I thank everybody for helping with the challenge. I made the challenge for 8 weeks in a row. We had to at least do one broadcast of 250 or more, and I did that. And we only got $50, which isn't a lot, but $50 is more than I had at the beginning. So I accepted it. So there's an awful lot of us that did the challenge, and we all made it. Some got done quicker than others because of the time zones they're in and stuff, what have you. But it was over as of midnight um, Pacific time last night because Pablo was in Los Angeles. So it was over so I had already done mine Monday of last week. I always did them on Monday to get them out of the way. So I didn't have pressure on me the rest of the week. So right now, there's no pressure on me. I don't have to worry about the challenge. Whoever I get in here, I'm thankful for each and every one of you. And if I don't get very many, that's okay too. But I think in a way, I'm going to start getting viewers. And the reason I say that is because there are some that are broadcasting that are getting a lot of trolls, which I do not want to give them recognition. I'm not trying to give them recognition, but they seem to be going into other broadcasts with my name on it for trying to pretend to be me, going in there and saying things, and people know it's not me. And I think I'm going to get viewers like that. People are going to, start coming in because they see it. And I did block that person. So anybody that pretends to be me using my name, or in fact, anybody that's on Twitter right now, like Richard, or anybody else, there is somebody on there pretending to be me, using the name at Karen Wonderson, WUNDERSON. Please block that person. I found out this morning that person was on Randy's broadcast. I went into Twitter and searched for that name and blocked it because one of my friends came on, had messaged me on Twitter this morning about it. And she's on Periscope. She's also here on Happs. And hi, good to see you. Welcome. So I thought I better go in there and block that person. There's a lot of people out there pretending to be other people. We need to make sure we block them people. Now, that being said, if anybody comes in here on the Happs platform, we can usually mute them from Happs. But if they're on another platform like Periscope, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, we can't really block them through Happs. You have to go into their platform and you have to block them that way. Oh, thank you for the award. You have to block them. So I wasn't doing broadcasting or anything this morning. It's just Vanita had messaged me about it. So when she messaged me about it, because that person had come into Randy's, and I don't think went into hers or not. They've been coming into hers. But anyway, and it doesn't bother Randy at all. He kind of ignores them, but really I think in a way he needs to get serious and start blocking these because it's only going to get worse. So if you see somebody pretending to be somebody they're not, which I've had that, just block them. I didn't want that person coming in my broadcast. So I'm broadcasting from Happs and streaming through Twitter. That person cannot come in now because they don't know I'm on. So thank goodness for that. So I got to be very careful. I told my friend Earlene, I says, the thing of it is, trolls are out there. They're out there everywhere, and there's nothing we can do about it, but just either ignore them, tell them off, or if you want to do that, tell them off, or just, block them. We have to we have to get these out of the way because there's an awful lot of them out there pretending to be me. They may not be using my name or my picture, but they are saying things that I would not say, saying about Randy's a terrorist and Randy hates America and all this and that. Randy was born in the United States. I don't understand. This person must not have a life, wants to get into everybody else's business, and I try to keep my business to myself, and I don't broadcast my business to other people because it's not worth it. Because you start broadcasting your business to other people, then you got problems. So, but I thank everybody for coming in, whether you're from Periscope or from Twitter. I do appreciate it very, very much. I'm going to go into my iPad so I can keep track of stuff too, because I like to keep track on both ends. But this is just a general chat for the simple fact because I don't do too many chatting ones. I've been doing broadcasts of crocheting and stuff like that. And I thought, well, today I'll do a chatting one because I got my challenge out of the way. And for those new people in here that just came on, thank you for supporting me through that challenge, for being here for me, for giving me awards because I was able to cash out. So that is I'm very thankful and very thankful for that because it was a long time in coming, but I finally did it, and I'm so happy that people followed me and they were willing to get my challenge. And I appreciate that very much. Right now, I've got to watch the comments in there. But anyway, thank you everybody for coming in, and I do appreciate you taking the time with me. Okay, one new message. I hate this when you got to hit the message thing and it don't scroll up itself. There it goes. Oh. Hi, good to see you. Welcome, everybody. Good to see you. My thing wasn't scrolling. That's the only thing they need to do is they need to fix that. When you get one new message, well, I think Periscope did the same thing. Every time you get one new message, you got to tap on that thing to get those messages brought up because it wasn't scrolling. They need to work on that part of it too. Oh, you're going already? You say hi and bye. Oh my goodness. That's what this is, just a general chat, and anybody wants to come up and wants me to invite them, I can invite them. But hi, good to see everybody. Good to see you. Welcome to everybody coming in. I want to that's Melissa. I've got my iPad on too, so I can see a little bit of what's going on because sometimes I will say the comments are a little bit bigger though. That's a good thing because they were really small. But anyway, if you're not in Happs, please come over to Happs from Periscope or Twitter. We know Periscope's going to be gone. Thank you very much for the award. We know Periscope's going to be gone a week from Wednesday. And you're not going to have Twitter or Periscope anymore. You're going to have Twitter, but I think it's going to be changed. Oh, thank you for the award. They're going to change it right now. And I've only broadcast on Twitter once, and I don't think I'm going to do it again until it's changed. But anyway, I broadcast on Twitter once, and I thought, my goodness, this looks just like Periscope. I thought it was back in the Periscope days. Well, we know they own Periscope, but it looked just like Periscope, and playing and everything, Well, I think they're going to change probably the face of it once Periscope closes. They're gonna revamp it, so it's gonna look a lot different. Now I know they're going to take those of us that broadcast in Periscope. They're going to take all our broadcasts and they're going to archive them. So where they're going to archive them on Twitter at, I have no idea, but they're going to archive them. So that's pretty awesome. So we can go back and look at some of our broadcasts. I have done that, not in a while, but there for a while I was going back and I was looking at some of my broadcasts, and because I didn't remember what I had said or what I was broadcasting about. So I'd go back and check my broadcast and see what it was. And I said, oh, I remember that one. It's kind of fun to go back and look at all your broadcasts. Can I follow you back? If you're on Twitter, or if you come in on Happs, yes, I will follow you. But if you're on Twitter, I'll have to find you on Twitter. But Periscope, no, because they're going to be closing up anyway. So I'm not going to follow anybody else on Periscope right now. I will follow you back though if you come in. Oh, welcome from Fresno. If you do come into Happs, you join Happs, I will follow you. Yes, you just subscribe to me, and I'll subscribe to you back. I've got something like, I don't know how many subscribers I have now, but 400-500 and some or whatever. I'm getting more and more. Oh, thank you for the awards. You guys are awesome. You guys, and today, like I said, I was not really concerned about how many people I get in here because this is not my challenge. The challenge is over. And I'm thanking everybody publicly for your support during the challenge. Because if it weren't for you, I wouldn't have made the challenge, because people came in and they supported me. You gave me the award. I made the challenge. The awards, at the awards, and got my 250 people. And I was also got my payout. Follow you on Twitter. Okay. I could do that. I can follow you. I thought I was following you on Twitter. Maybe I'm not, but I will follow you on Twitter. Yeah, I'll go in there and I'll go back and watch my broadcast to see who you really are, so I can follow you on Twitter. I really don't follow anybody I don't know, but if you're going to be kind and to me, I'll follow you. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate that very, very much. I try to be. There's a lot of broadcasters here on Happs that are much better than I am. I mean, they broadcast, they draw, they sing. They'll have news broadcasts. They'll interview people. I don't do that kind of stuff. I'm not. It's not that I can't. I just don't. I'm not a news broadcaster. I'm not a news journalist. So I'm just me, and I do the best I can with the knowledge that I have and with what I can do. One of these times that I keep promising you, and I will do it. I just have to get my keyboard out, and I have to start practicing on it. Yeah, something. Thank you. I'm beginning to think that you're right on that. You know why? My friend Erlene told me this morning. Because have you noticed a lot of trolls on Twitter? And if you go into anybody's broadcast on Twitter, like Randy, he comes through Happs and goes on Twitter because he's got Twitter up there. And there's somebody in there pretending to be me, but with the funny last name, and they're not using my picture, but using my first name. I blocked that person on Twitter when I saw that person about it. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, welcome. Welcome to my broadcast. It's just a chatting broadcast today. It's nothing special. I'm just here to just talk. We talk about things in general, and just here to tell people that I'm thankful that you guys support me. I'm happy that you've taken the time to come into my broadcast, and well, I got somebody here from YouTube. Thank you, thank you. Um, is it normal for my? I had no idea what you're trying to say there. That I don't know what that is. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's right. There are a lot of trolls. Well, Vanita, she just came on Periscope, but anyway, she messaged me on Twitter this morning, and she had told me there's a lot of trolls coming in on Happs now, and she says, "God help her." She says, "Oh, Pablo can get rid of them." Well, Pablo's from Happs anyway. Um, she showed me which one it was because it was on Randy Horton's broadcast. If any of you are on Happs are following Randy Horton, you know he's got a lot of trouble with trolls. He doesn't let them bother him, but anyway, it was in Randy's, and she showed me some of the things that person was saying. Oh my goodness, it was awful. And that person had the name of Karen Wonderson, trying to pretend to be me. Wasn't my picture or anything, but changing my last name a little bit, trying to pretend to be me, and having me say things that I wouldn't normally say. Well, Randy knew it wasn't me. And I don't think he blocked that person, but I found that person on Twitter and I blocked her immediately. So I'm telling everybody that if you see that person at Karen Wonderson, Wunderson on Twitter, please block them because I don't want them coming into my broadcast. It would save me a lot of trouble. I'd have to block them eventually anyway. Um, oh, good. Thank you very much for reporting them because that is just not right. Some of the things they were saying is awful. My friend Erlene, she says, well, maybe you'll get more followers now because I'm kind of likable, I guess. Oh, Portland, welcome, welcome. I guess I'm getting a lot of recognition with these trolls. Now I don't think that's real good recognition, but I'll take it anyway. Oh, oh man, gee. Good from Nashville. Awesome. Thank you. I've got my iPad on so I can bring this a little closer too. But anyway, I don't want to be kissing the camera, but let me bring it just a little closer. Anyway, there we go. Anyway, this is just a general chat to let everybody know I'm so thankful for all the help that you've given me over the weeks. And I've been trying to get my cash out since I came in December. Well, I finally made it. I'm glad for that. And I'm so thankful. Yeah, I am. I haven't done any in here for a while. I need to get back to doing them again. Um, you did. I haven't made smoothies in a long time. I need to get back to doing those again. I don't know what you use, but I have a Vitamix, and they make awesome smoothies. I can go onto Vitamix website, and I think I can look for Vitamix recipes too. Um, oh, you play music? Oh, awesome! That's cool. My daughter. Yeah, it is. It is. It's very expensive, but you know something? I think it does a better job. Um, I've had other blenders. I used to have a Ninja. Boy, that thing just did not do anything at all. I was trying to make ice cream with it one day, and it wasn't doing diddly. So I'm kind of glad I got rid of it. Um, yes, they do. People have been known to have them 30 and 40 years and beyond. So um, you should be a rap. You know, this is about my probably my third Vitamix. I don't know which one you have. I have the 750 series. I love that thing. I had one that I got several years ago. It was a red, and it was just a plain one. It was no programs or anything. I had it for maybe 2 years or something, and I decided I want to get a programmable one. So I got another programmable one. Well, then it started acting up. So then I sent it back, and then I got this one, and this one works just like a charm. No problem at all. Uh, oh, you did? Oh my goodness. Oh, cool. Well, it doesn't matter what kind of vitamin you have, whether you have a programmable, that's got, mine's got ice cream, mine's got your frozen desserts, it's got the smoothies, it's got soups, it's also got purees, and it's got a clean feature. So I use it for that. So something, I agree with you. When I had my Ninja, I couldn't afford a Vitamix at the time, and I had a Ninja, and I tried making ice cream in it on Periscope once, and that thing just wasn't cutting it. People say that Ninjas are great. Well, if they've never used a Vitamix, they haven't compared a Vitamix to a Ninja. It's like comparing apples to oranges. There is no comparison. Anyway, then I decided, well, QVC, you can buy a Vitamix, and that's where I get mine, through QVC, and you can do it on payment plans. So that's what I did. Of course, this has been paid off a long time ago, but it's awesome. I love it. And I got to start doing smoothies again. Okay, thank you. So, but Vitamixes are awesome. And if you can afford one, oh, you too. If you can afford a Vitamix, I would get one because they're awesome. Um, I've been wanting a Vitamix for years. I know Vitamix has been around a very long time, and I wanted to get one for years, and I just put it off and put it off, and finally decided, well, I'll just get one through QVC and put it on payment plan, which I'll use my credit card, and it was only 100 and some a month, whatever. I can't remember. Depends on which one you buy, because the one I bought, I don't know, $500, maybe five. Now the one Earlene bought a new one, and she's got a better one than I have, which I can't afford hers, but hers is probably $700, $800. And she's gonna have a lot of payments on it, but mine works just fine. I like it, and I use it, and I love it. I'm gonna have to start making smoothies again, because smoothies are so good. You can make ice cream in them, real good soups. Um, my problem with doing soups in the Vitamix, I don't get my water hot enough in the first place to get the soup really hot, because it's not as steaming as it should be. So I've realized I have to get my water as hot as I can when I'm on running the Vitamix, because the longer you run it with the blades, they cause friction and they heat your food up. Well, the soup doesn't get real hot, for the simple fact I don't put the real hot water in it. And I've got to start putting a little bit more hot water in it. So I've learned that now. So, but I love my Vitamix. I use it whenever possible. When I have to mix stuff, for maybe, I do my milks in it. I'm going to start doing um, maybe almond milk one of these days. I'm going to do almond milk for you guys in the Vitamix. And hi, good to see you. Welcome. Um, do some almond milk in the Vitamix. Almonds though, and I have to set them out overnight, which I haven't done that. I'm gonna have to set them. If I'm gonna just make some almond milk tomorrow, I'm gonna have to set them out. I don't know if I haven't done it here on Happs, but I have done it on Periscope. It comes out fabulous in the Vitamix. What I do with my almonds is, after they've been soaked all night, I will take the skins off of them. Well, thank you for the award. That's awesome. I'll take the skins off of them, and I blend them up with a lot, about 4 or 5 cups of water, and you still have to strain it in the Vitamix. But I really haven't figured out what to do with the pulp yet. You can probably make crackers and stuff, but you do get pulp. It does have to be strained, but not as bad. Boy, some of those other ones you really strain a lot. So anyway, I have made cashew milk in my Vitamix on here, and I should do some almond milk. I'm a vegetarian, not vegan. Still on fish, and okay, that's something that's going to take time. There's a lot of people that are on fish. They don't eat any other meat, but they eat fish. I went off of I don't suggest everybody do that, but I went off of everything cold turkey. Boy, ha. And after I did that, I thought, can I continue this? Can I keep doing this? Because it was very, very difficult. Oh, thank you for saying that, Carrie. Um, I'm just here doing a broadcast, just a chatting one, Carrie. And thank you everybody for coming in and supporting me during the time of the challenge. I got the Happs challenge done last week. I every week for 8 weeks, got my $50. Still, it's my money is still sitting there ready to cash out. But Pablo said he's going to see to it I got it because I emailed him last night and he said he's going to take care of it. But anyway, I got enough to cash out, so I'm thankful for that. And I'm telling everybody thank you for that because it was because of all you I was able to cash out because I couldn't do it without your help. I couldn't cash out without you guys coming in here and giving me awards and what have you. Um, Oh, good to see you too, Carrie. I see you're on YouTube today instead of apps. That's fine. At least you're watching from YouTube. The reason I the reason I like to stream from YouTube or to YouTube is a lot of my broadcasts. I want people to like, especially my religious broadcasts, my church broadcasts. I I think it's important, so I do that so I don't have to upload them to anything YouTube. It's automatic there. People can go back and watch them anytime. So I'm right now. I'm streaming through Facebook, Twitter, Periscope, and YouTube because I'm streaming through all four of those because I know Periscope's going to be gone next week, next Wednesday. Week from Wednesday is this last day. I don't know how you guys feel. I'm going to miss it, but in a way, I'm not because I haven't broadcast on Periscope in a very long time. I'm going to miss it, but I'm not going to miss the they didn't take care of things that they were supposed to. They were supposed to do more getting rid of the trolls, and they just let the trolls take over. Um, Twitter won't do that so much. Right now, there are Twitters, there are trolls and Twitters coming in Twitter coming into people's broadcasts. Vanita's on right now, and she was messaging me this morning and saying there was a troll in there and showed me what the troll's name was. Um, I took care of it. I went into Twitter, found that person, blocked them because I did not want them coming on my broadcast because they're using my name, part of my name, my first name. They changed the last name to make it look like it's not me, but I know it's me. But anyway, they're going in people's broadcasts and saying real mean things to them. But so I blocked that person. So that person can no longer come on my broadcast. Thank goodness for that. So if you see anything unusual, please take care of it. Now that's like I said. Being said, anybody comes in like from Periscope, from Twitter, and they're not on Happs, my moderators cannot block them. You can't block them, nor can I think you can unmute them. You can't even block them because they're coming from another platform. Happs hasn't got it set up yet where we can automatically block from another platform. They might eventually, but then again, that's highly doubtful. So I'm careful. Since I have Twitter and I have Periscope and I have YouTube, Facebook, all those, I just can go right in there, find my broadcast, go find the comment they made, if they made anything, if I get them at all, and just block them. That's what we have to do. Wow, thank you, Carrie. That's awesome. Well, I know you're probably on you were in YouTube on my church broadcast. I do that for those because there are so many important things that people need to know, and not everybody knows. Now, there's a lady at my church that she broadcasts on Facebook Live. I don't do that since I'm on Happs. So it's going through Facebook indirectly, not directly. So I just left it on. But anyway, I continue to do that and get more viewers in here that way. I'm not so much worried about it, but everybody wants to have some viewers, and I'm thankful that everybody's coming in. And you're just watching me on this broadcast. It's not going to be much to speak of, but it's 144 right now. So I can see that the count's going up. Trying to sell me something, but you. Oh, thank you so much. Yes, I'm not. I won't try to sell anybody anything. I won't do that at all because that's not me. You know, if people want, if they don't, they won't. Uh, okay, you take care. Thank you for coming in, Tina. And thank you for the award. You guys are awesome today. Give me the awards. That's going to help towards my next goal because I want to get the 200. I want to try to get it every month, but if I don't get it every month, it just, it continues to add up and goes into until you get the 200. Because it took me from December until just last week to get the 200. So it took me a few months, but that's okay. Thank you, Tina, for coming in, and you have a blessed afternoon, and have a good time at work, as if there is such a thing. But anyway, I'm thankful for everybody coming in here and supporting me. I'm not a special broadcaster. Um, there's a lot better broadcasters out here than me. But something, when you see me come on here, what you see with me is what you get. I'm not trying to be some. I'm not trying to be superficial. I'm trying to show that I'm better than somebody else, because I will not do that. I am me, and I'm not going to try to pretend to be somebody that I'm not, because when you do that, then you got problems. So I will not do that. But I'm thankful that you're all in here supporting me, and it's really awesome that you guys are supporting me. I mean, I have 200 right now. That's the fastest I've ever had. Boy, if I was to do my challenge, I'd have it pretty fast. uh, oh, well, something, Carrie, you can always go back and watch the replays. I do not delete any of my replays here on Happs. I don't delete them. I do not delete them on YouTube. At least I don't delete them on YouTube. Uh, the thing of it is, YouTube is deleting a lot of people's channels because of what they're, broadcasting and stuff. So far, I've been real lucky, and they have not taken any of my prophecy scopes and from Periscope and deleted them. Thank goodness. I was afraid they would, but they haven't so far. So that I'm real lucky for that. But I'm going to continue to do as much as I can. I'm going to come in here and just do light broadcasts. Maybe I'll do crocheting one of these days. As I was saying before, and I stopped. I do have a new keyboard. It's a Rock Jam, I think it was called. I've got it just a few weeks ago, and I've got a lesson thing on my iPad to learn how to take lessons. I followed some of them, about 12 or 13 of them so far, and I'm going to have to start practicing, and maybe I'll do I'll do my keyboard, use my keyboard in one of my broadcasts. uh, oh man. Oh, thank you. And you too. Oh, really? Oh my goodness, Carrie. That is awesome. I've never had anybody tell me that before. That's amazing. That's awesome. I really appreciate that. Oh, yes. I plan on coming back and doing some more. I just couldn't find anything to do today. I was going to do something. I was going to crochet something, but I looked at one of my broadcasts on Happs, and I'd already done it. So I couldn't do that. So I thought I'm going to have to take time to look, because what I've been doing today has been working on my diamond painting, my nativity diamond painting. So I haven't been going and doing any crocheting. I need to get back to Alex's blanket again, but I think he'll be ready for it when I get it done. But anyway, so I'm just glad to be here. I didn't know whether I was going to broadcast or not, and I thought, yeah, might as well. I haven't been on here in a while doing these kind of broadcasts, and I thought, well, I didn't do one last night, and I didn't do one Saturday night, so I thought I'd come in here and broadcast for a little while and see what everybody's up to, and see how you're enjoying your day. Sorry, my nose itches. How you're enjoying your day. Hi, Damon. Good to see you. Welcome. This is just a general chat, Damon, so you don't have to be concerned about anything. I've got over 200 in here right now. This is the quickest I've ever made 200 and some. This is awesome. Look how many I've got in here. It's not a challenge, but I've got quite a few in here because I'm on Facebook, I'm on Twitter, I'm on Periscope, and I'm on YouTube. So those four I'm getting people in from. Yeah, it will be. I've got 3 sections almost. Well, I've got 2 sections completely done, and I'm on the 3rd one, and I should have it done tonight. It's got a lot of dark in it because it's a night scene is what it is, but I've been working on it, and as hard as I can, and going to try to get it done as soon as I can. I order diamond paintings through AliExpress, although this diamond painting that order from AliExpress. Now AliExpress takes a while to get here because they all come from China. I ordered one today though from AliExpress, and it was ordered from the United States. You could pick where you wanted to come it from. So I said, oh, I'll do from the United States. It's a a very pretty spring picture. So I'm going to do that one. So, um, wow. Whoa. 18. Wow. 10 days ago. That's, oh my goodness, Damon. That's horrible. Oh, too much flooding. I can imagine. Are you flooded out yourself, Damon? Because I know that you're in Australia, and are you anywhere near the flooding? That's bad. I hate to hear about that, but it is what it is. Um, the weather is so crazy. Um, you're having a hard time with stress with stress. I've been praying a lot, and I know God is. Oh yes, He is, Carrie. Yep, I know. Stress can wear anybody out. It can does to me too. Uh, oh, it's over the border. Okay. I know you're in Melbourne, I think, and Bernie's in Melbourne. So neither one of you are getting it at all. So that's good. Um, oh wow. Fires 14 months ago, now the floods. Boy, when it rains, it pours, doesn't it? It goes from one catastrophe to another. Well, when you think about it, we are in the end times. I don't want to be preaching religion because this is not religious, but we are in the end times and things are starting to change. The weather's changing, everything's changing. It's going crazy. My goodness. Um, oh, the humidity is high. We don't have so much humidity here in the summer. When we during our summers, we get hot. We don't have the humidity here. Now, when I lived in the Midwest, we had a lot of humidity in the Midwest. It was really, really bad, but we don't get the humidity here. Thank goodness we don't get it because I can't stand humidity. That's what makes it so even worse. Makes it muggy and everything, but we don't have that here. Hopefully, this summer it won't get as hot as it has been because as everybody knows, my um, heat pump broke down and I can't afford to get it fixed. And I'm not about to take my stimulus and fix it. The third one yet. It's coming, but they're going to mail it this Friday. Oh, don't ask me. This is weird. Okay. My last two stimulus payments were direct deposit. Now this is going to be mailed. Tell me what's going on with the IRS. Nothing they do makes any sense anymore. I'm thinking this is crazy. It should have been direct deposited. My son got his, my daughter got hers, and I'm still waiting on mine. Oh well, I'm going to get it anyway. Um, Oh, it's not hot, but 73. Oh, well, 73 is not too bad. 73 to me is an awesome summer. 73 to 75. When you get 90 degrees and plus, forget it. I can't deal. It's too hot for me at 90 degrees and above. And it's not unlike us to get 95, 100 degrees. I really don't like those kind of temperatures, but we get them. Hopefully, like I was going to say, maybe this summer it won't be quite as hot and muggy. Hopefully not. Hey. Oh, that's not too bad. 58 or 90. Oh, 58 or 90. 58, 98. Wow, that's a little high. 98% humidity. Yeah. That's a little high. That would make it hot and muggy. Yeah, sure would. Oh my goodness. Oh man. I can understand. You're probably uncomfortable too, Damon, but winter months. I can't hardly wrap my mind around that. When you're in your summer, we're in our winter, and when we're in our winter, you're in your summer. Isn't that funny? I just can't wrap my mind around that. It's really crazy. Well, I think the first day of spring was Friday, I think it was. Anyway, Friday or the weekend. I don't know exactly when the spring was, but um, oh yeah, all the mad bet. But anyway, I'm glad it's springtime. I always look forward to spring where the flowers start blooming and trees are budding and everything, and um oh, I know, Carrie. I hate the humidity too. Oh, it's terrible. Humidity is awful. When you have high humidity and the heat is high, it even makes it worse yet. It just it without having a heat pump because it went out because and people that put the heat pump in. I called them once to come and check my heat pump and because I didn't know what was wrong with it because the air conditioning wasn't working. This has been a few years ago, so I called them and they said, "Well, your air compressor went out." And the thing of it is, they wanted me to pay two. I gotta get the. It says one new message. I gotta tap on the screen just a minute here. There it goes. Okay. Anyway, they wanted me to pay $2,000 for an air compressor, and I thought, no way am I paying $2,000. This is well, I want to get another. I want to get another bid somewhere else. Well, you can't get them anywhere else. They're higher, you know. And I feel as a woman, I don't know what you think, but as a woman, I think they're taking advantage of me because no air compressor teach that much. It's probably even more now because I didn't have it done when I could have, but I wasn't about to do it. So here I am. I put fans around every room I can to try to cool it off, you know, and I intend to do that again this year. Use fans and it's terrible, but I have to keep cool somehow. Uh, that's what I thought, Damon. But why'd they tell me 2,000? They're gouging me. They're really gouging me, you know. And I told them, I says, as a woman, I can't pay that guy. I don't know. I think I told them they were taking advantage of me, but you know, they're not going to listen to it. And if I didn't tell them, the next time I call them on, I'm going to tell them, I says, you're taking advantage of me as a woman. Now, if I was married, if I was still married, my husband never stood for stuff like that. When they give a price like that, he'd say, out, you're gone. He would not accept a price like that. So I guess he was real, but women, we as a rule, are kind of little harder to, um, you know, the men are hard to convince. Women aren't. Women just, I guess, hate too much. But I decided I can't do that. I do need a roof on my house. I did get a bid for that. It is quite high, but I'm getting financing. So I thought, well, I'll just let them do my roof because my roof is original roof. My house is built in 1990. It's the original roof, and it really needs replacing. So I thought I just better let them do my roof. But I did tell them that you cannot come on Saturday and do my roof. You have to stay away. So hopefully that when they come and start working, I'll tell them you can't be. So I'll remind them that they can't work on Saturday. So we, keep that stress that to them. But anyway, I need so many things done in this house. I need my kitchen floor replaced and stuff like that, but it's not going to get done. So, oh my goodness. Oh, oh my goodness. Yes, it is. Yes. Oh, I won't let anybody take advantage of me. Well, yeah, I don't plan on to, Damon. I'm not going to move to a new house. I'm staying put. You know, I can't afford another house. So I'm just going to stay right here. But so I don't know who that person was that came in. Let me see who that person was. Are they on Periscope or on Twitter? I'm going to keep an eye out on them. If they cause any trouble, we're going to have to block them. But anyway, um, you know, this house does need work on. It needs the roof. It I could, Damon. I could, but I'm pretty much in this house. It's a quaint house, but it's okay for me. And I don't want to be getting myself into trouble getting into a mortgage again. I really don't want to do that. So I'd rather not. So, Periscope. Okay. I'm glad you told me because I don't know if you're from Twitter or from Periscope. Just be kind, please. I prefer you didn't use that language in here. But I know you didn't mean anything by it. But just don't use that language in here because it's very offensive to me. So as long as you're okay, I won't go into Periscope and block you. But as long as you're just be kind because I will not tolerate trolls in here. If a troll comes in here, I'm going to let them have it. I'm going to tell them off, and I'm going to tell them what I think of them, and I'm going to scare them off because I'm not going to stand for it anymore. You know something? Trolls like to be nothing but trouble. They want to try to keep somebody from coming into, going on the internet. And that's been my problem. I've had them because they didn't want me to be up here. They said, well, you need to be sitting in your rocking chair and not be on the internet. Well, listen here. I have a right to be on here as much as anybody else. I'm 73 years old, but heck, if I, as long as I'm breathing and I can come up here, I'm going to do it. And if people don't like me, they don't have to be in here. That's the way I feel about it because I'm going to come in here and I'm going to present myself to people. And if they don't want to look at me, they don't have to look at me. They can leave. You know, I know there are people out there, like I said, that are trolling other people with my. There was one on him a while back that actually had used my name, added something else to the end of it, and I didn't. I was. It was fun. My friend Erlene. Oh, thank you for the award, Damon. My friend Erlene saw it and she told me about it. So I immediately found it on Happs, went and took a screenshot of it, told Pablo from Happs TV. He got rid of it immediately. He banned that person because they used my name, but they say Karen Watterson is a pig, and the bio was absolutely atrocious. It was horrible. They had my picture with my name and ad is a pig on it in Happs yet. And when I saw that, I said, I've got to do something. So I was smart enough to take a screenshot of it, and then I sent it to Pablo, and he got it off. He banned them immediately. He got them. He took them off. So that Oh, you saw it? Yeah. I know, Damon. Isn't that awful? I don't think they ever did a broadcast, but they at least they're gone now. Um, okay. I do not tolerate putting my credentials up on here. You are a despicable human being, and you get your ass out of here. You are not welcome in here. You do not put anybody's address up on here. You are an idiot. You are an idiot. Get your ass out of here, Donna Dixon. You are a despicable human being. Can somebody mute her or block her? Let's go. I'm gonna go in. I have to go in. Somebody can go in Periscope and block, please. You are not welcome in here, and I want you out of here right now. You are a despicable human being. You know what? You're filth. You are filth. And I'm gonna try. And you know something? God's gonna deal with you, lady or man. God's gonna deal with you, and God's gonna take you and gonna burn you in hell. And that's exactly where you belong. You are a despicable human being, and you belong going to hell. You get your heck out of my broadcast. You're not welcome here. No trolls are welcome here. You get the heck out of here. And if I see you in here again, I'm really going to lay it into you more. You get the heck out of here. You do not put my address up here, you idiot. Oh, it's been reported. Put my address up here. Why did they do that? I have not done anything to this person. I cannot understand it. It makes me angry. They are doing this to me, and I have done nothing to nobody. They don't even know me, and yet they're doing this to me. What is going on with these people? That's what I need Bernie right now, because he would block them. He's my moderator. I'm so sick and tired of this. I'm sick of it. I don't know what to do anymore. I've had enough of this. These people will not leave me alone. I've had enough. It's just too much. I know, but it's just too much. I can't take any more of these trolls coming in here. And then putting my doggone thing up on the. Thank you, because they put my address up here. That's not right. You just don't do stuff like that. That's dangerous. Are they from Twitter or from Periscope? Twitter. Okay, let me go into Twitter, and I'll block them right now. Because I can't take no more of this. This is ridiculous. You guys, if you see them on Twitter, please block them. I'm gonna block that person. Donna Dixon was the name. I'm gonna have to go report that person, because I'm not gonna stand for it no more. I'm gonna find it. Donna Dixon. Let me see. Was it capital D and capital D? Let me go search for it, because I'm gonna block that person immediately. I'm sick of this stuff. That person has no business coming in here and harassing me. I've done nothing to that person. What an idiot, a despicable human being. That person deserves to burn in hell. I'll tell you that right now. Deserves to burn in hell. What was it? Donna Dixon 8? Was there a Donna Dixon 8 that had I know. Could somebody scroll back to, was it Donna Dixon 8? Because I think I found it on Twitter. Tell me if it was Donna Dixon 8. Because no, they're not important. I don't know what's wrong with people, Tony. But it's somebody said it was on Twitter, and there's so many Donna Dixons on here. It didn't have but was it Donna Dixon 8? If somebody could tell me, please. Because I think I saw it, and I want to block that person. Because that person has no business putting a person is a despicable human being. She needs to burn. Can you scroll back? Because I don't know if I can scroll back. I don't think I can scroll back on Happs when I'm in my broadcast. And because I think it was Donna Dixon, but was it Donna Dixon 8? I need to know because I see a Donna Dixon 8. Right here, right there, because it had no picture. So let me know if that's the one. Many numbers after it. Okay. But there's other ones, but they didn't have a picture. See, there's a whole bunch of them here. So, I know, because I don't know which one to block. Because I'm gonna have to block that person. I'm gonna have to go into my broadcast afterwards. I'm gonna have to block that person. That person, the most despicable human being on this earth. That person deserves to burn. That person deserves for God to put them in hellfire. That's where that person needs to go. that person is incredible. They're despicable. They're human. You know something? I feel sorry for their mother. I feel sorry for that human. That mother should have aborted that person. I hate to say that, but that mother that had that child, that person that came in here should have aborted that person. You should have been aborted. Whoever you are, Donna Dixon, you should have been aborted. Aborted, allowed to live. Oh my God, you should not have been allowed to live. You're horrible. You're one of the most despicable people on this earth. Oh. Yeah, you probably. Yeah, there you go, Carrie. I should block them all. You're right. So I catch them all because I know they are. Well, Vanita messaged me this morning for the ones that just came in. Vanita messaged me this morning and on Twitter, and she told me that Randy had one of his broadcasts, and he was and he had one in his broadcast, and it was WUNDERSON, pretending to be me. It wasn't my picture, wasn't my last name, but it was pretending to be me. I blocked that person. I found that person on Twitter and I blocked them immediately. I blocked him immediately. And we're getting, and this Donna Dixon has been known to be a terror on Periscope and Twitter, but to actually put somebody's street address up in here, that is wrong. That is so wrong. That person does not know what they're doing. That person is hateful. They are despicable. They're mostly hate. And what have I done to that person? Not anything. I haven't done anything to that person, but yet that person keeps right on coming in and causing grief. So I'm going to have to, but if it was on, if you said it was on Twitter, I'm going to have to block them all. I'm just going to block the ones that say Donna Dixon because there wasn't any other. There was several Donna Dixons. There was no picture though. It was just that's why I thought it was Donna Dixon 8 because it was they had this here. They just had this here, that one there. That's the picture of it. And that's the only Donna Dixon. What you see here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, no, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 7. There's only 7 of them, and there was no picture. So, yeah, I might have to. It's terrible. There's a Dana Parsons, and she's got Donna Dixon 23. I know that wasn't her. I'm going to block this Donna Dixon 8 because I think that's one of them. So I'm going to block that one. It's I don't know. It's hard to say. It had a lot of numbers. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to redo my not redo, but I'm going to replay my broadcast when I get off of here, and I can go back and I can find that. If I can find those comments and I can see who that person was, and I can block that person that way. Yeah, I probably should block them all, but I can get the actual one. I really don't want to block ones that I don't, that may not be her, but yeah, probably. Yeah, you're probably right. I'm sorry that happened and I got upset, but I'm 73 years old and I can't deal with these people bothering me like this. I'm not as strong as some people are. Lavina is a lot stronger than I am. I'm a lot older and I'm not that strong. And I'll have a heart attack. And I need to have somebody. I've got moderators here in Happs, but you have to be on Happs to be my moderator, and I need all the moderators I can get. I've got about 10 or so now, and Tony's one of them. Erlene's one of them. She's not in here right now. I need moderators to help me with these. I just feel bad that happened. You know, but that person should not have been in here. That's the problem. That person should not have been in here. It's not right. That person upset me, and that's what they're trying to do. That's what they want to do, is upset me. And she probably got her way now. She upset me. She may not be back. But this person putting my street address on here, what the heck? You don't do stuff like that. Did it 3 or 4 times, just kept repeating it. The most despicable person there ever was. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna have to try. Um, oh, you can mute her? I didn't know if you can mute her or not, Tony. I'm a broadcaster and I don't know if I can mute her or not. Um, a lot of times now when I'm in somebody else's broadcast, um, hi, good to see you. When I'm in somebody else's broadcast, I have to, and somebody comes in from, like, say, from YouTube or something, and they say something bad, I can only mark them as spam. I can't mute them because I'm just a viewer. But maybe a broadcaster is different. I don't know. But so I hope that doesn't happen again. But it's terrible. Um, oh, oh, thank you for that. I don't think so. I'm 73 years old. I'm kind of aged. I guess I try to age gracefully. Something, we know there's trolls going to be out there. You know, Trolls will be trolls. But to do what that one did, to actually put my address up on the screen and to keep doing it, is just tormenting me. That's all. That person was just tormenting me, and it's not right. It's just not right. Um, and it's just it's horrible for people to treat other people like. You're probably right. You're probably right, Tony. And since you're a mod, you can mute. Yeah, I think you're right. Um, well, thank you, Carrie. You're probably right that only mods can moderate, or can mute. Because I know when I'm on somebody else's broadcast, I can only mark them as spam. I cannot do anything else. And what good does it do to mark them as spam? Because it's through Happs. They can't do anything about it. And I don't think they're ever going to be able to. But as long as Twitter, and this person was on Twitter is not going to stand for this kind of stuff. Once Periscope's gone, they're not going to stand for people coming in and doing this to other people. Now, Happs doesn't, Peter and Pablo, the Happs team, they don't tolerate trolls. And when trolls come into my broadcast, Pablo was in one, and a troll came in here and did and Pablo took care of him. Pablo muted him right away. And he was able to do that because he's from the Happs team. And it's hard though, Damon. You can't really ignore them. You can't. It's hard to ignore them. I know you're not really shouldn't be wasting energy on them, but the thing of it is, I had to tell that person what I thought of them because that person had no business doing what they're doing. You don't put somebody's address up on the screen. Didn't put my city and state, but might as well have. They're halfway there. I mean, that good grief, that person is awful. And they've got it in for me for some reason. I don't know who this person is, but this person has been tormenting me ever since Periscope. And now they're doing it on Happs. It doesn't, and like I said, Benita messaged me this morning. She says, oh my God, we got them here on Happs now. Hope Pablo can take care of these. But like I said, he saw what that person said, and it was directed towards me. Pablo took care of it right away. And he messaged me with a one of those private comments, because you can't do private comments in Happs, in case you didn't know. Private comments, and he told me that no, they weren't raised properly, and if they were, they felt they just decided they're going to do what they want to do. It's terrible. I feel sorry for the mother that raised that person. That mother that raised that person didn't raise a very good person. Man, yeah, they are like animals. But like I said, I know I shouldn't have. There's no need to apologize, but I feel like I should apologize because I shouldn't have had tears in my eyes and shouldn't have been crying about it. Because, but you have to understand, with my age, I'm not as strong as some people are. I can tell them off, but for them to keep, but I mean, if it happened once, was bad enough, but just keep posting it 3 or 4 times, it was just despicable. Couldn't stop her. That person just would not stop, and I don't understand what the person's trying to accomplish coming into my broadcast. I'm going to find that person on my replay. I will go in there, find that replay, which now Happs makes it real simple. When we go into our profile, usually the last broadcast we've done is on our profile. But right now they've got now in Happs, where before I had to search. Now I don't have to search for the titles of what I'm looking for. The title is automatically there now. So it's awesome. So it's just as good as Periscope. The title is there and I know exactly which one it was. So I just go in and I'll watch my replay and I'll find that comment and I will block that person. That's not saying that person won't make another account, because good grief, we know trolls will make thousands of accounts, thousands, and they keep coming in. I mean, they're like mosquitoes. They pick at you and pick at you, and they just won't let go. But you know something? I sit here and I wonder, what did I ever do to that person? My friend Arlene asked me. She says, you must know the person. I said, I don't know these people. People are telling me, well, maybe it's somebody that you had as a grudge against you. Well, I wouldn't know that either, because I don't know if anybody's got a grudge against me. Man, it's terrible. Had that problem. So she don't scope now with no video. Just, I can understand that. I want to do video. Something. The trolls are trying to scare me off of here, and I'm not going to be scared off. But I'm also not going to just ignore them completely. I'm going to tell them what I think of them and tell them they're despicable. She's evidently left because she knew people were reporting her and were muting her. So she's been muted. She can't say any more in here. So, and all I can say, if she's still in here, she's one despicable person. He or she, most despicable person I've ever dealt with. And I hope that God deals with him, and he's going to deal with him in his own time. That person will be sorry too, because I've never done anything to that person. Person doesn't know me personally. Just because I'm on here, doesn't like the looks of me, doesn't like the fact I'm 73 years old and I'm on here broadcasting, got it in for me? What the heck? I have every right to be on here if I want to be on here. They can't stop me. I like broadcasting. That's why I'm here. And people have no right telling me I can't be on here if I want to be. But trolls will be trolls. I mean, if she'd have just come in and said hi or something, you wouldn't think anything of it. But to do what that troll did was absolutely, and when I saw that Donna Dixon, I figured, well, Randy's had problems with that same person, I think, in his broadcast. So, but I want to tell you, if you see that Karen Wonderson, WUNDER, anybody's got Twitter, go into Twitter and block Karen Wonderson. Randy needs to block them too. But I blocked that person. That person cannot come in here now. I did not know Donna Dixon who it was. I ought to block that person and wouldn't have been in here in the first place. But thank you for muting that person. Person can't say anymore. They've been stopped that way. So they will be muted. So I want that person to know if they're still in here and you're listening, you will be muted. You will not be allowed to come on my broadcast. You do another one, you make another account, you're going to get muted again. You keep making accounts, you're going to keep getting blocked or get muted. You eventually give up because you're not going to be able to say very much. So, I mean, how would they like it if somebody put their address out on the screen? That's really lame, good grief. Oh, anyway, I hope everybody's day's going good, but and I bad and won't broadcast anymore with her face. They're not going to scare me off of here. I'm still going to come in here. Trolls will be trolls. I'm just going to let them have it, and if they say if they're taken care of is all, because we can't let them get the best of us, and like I said, once I go to my replay, since I was a broadcaster and it's my replay, I can go in there and I can block them. I can take them completely off. I can go into Twitter and I can block them. You're not. Karma will catch up with them. You're exactly right. Because what I'm going to do, like I said, I'm going to go into my replay, find that comment, and I'm going to look it up on Twitter to find out which one it is. May not even have a Twitter account either. May end up deleting it too. You never know. And then make a new account. But I think this Donna Dixon's been the same person for quite some time, been harassing people, because I know it's because Earlene told me there was a Donna Dixon that was doing it. So it's probably the same one. So she's not giving up. He or she is not giving up. They're afraid to show their face. They're afraid to put a picture up there. They just put their name up there. and think that, everything's fine. It could be a man for all I know. It could be a little kid, probably somebody in their mom's basement. You know, what is going on with these people? People are crazy. But, such is life, but I'm here to tell that troll and any other troll that comes in here, I am not leaving this. I am not leaving these broadcasts. I'm not leaving because you want me out of here. You can do everything you can to try to chase me off of Happs. You tried to chase me off of Periscope. You're not chasing me off this. You're not chasing me off Twitter. I'm here to stay. And if they don't like it, they can lump it because I'm not leaving. Yeah, that's another good thing. Yeah, Damon. Yeah, you're probably right. It could very well be. Um, I could probably, if I could go into the replay on Twitter. I could go to the replay on Twitter and I can block them easier because I'm still up going right now. So I can go into my replay on Twitter and I can try to block them too. I can try to block them while I'm in here. So if I can find my replay, go back to my, and it should be showing my replay, and I can go back and block them if I can find their comment because I've got my thing off right now. So I'm going to go ahead and bring it up. No, there's no sound on here right now. So I'm going to find them. And Smelly Vanita joined. Oh my goodness. I'm going to block that one now. Gee whiz. I'm going to block that person. Block Smelly Vanita. That one's trying to make fun of Vanita. So I blocked that person. See, I can go right in Twitter and block them. One new message. Oh man. So, because sometimes a male name comes in. Oh yeah, then a female. Yeah, you're right. You're probably right. But I'm in. You can see on Twitter right now, and anytime that the comments come up, I blocked one, Smelly Bonita. Block that one. So when they come up, I'll in fact I've been see all live viewers. It doesn't show it right now, but I'll have to play it through and see who the viewers are, and I'll have to block that person when they come in here, and when I see their comment. So I got the one blocked. So Smelly Vanita, somebody making fun of Vanita. That's what they're doing. They're calling her a grandma and a smelly Indian. Terrible. Oh man. Hi, good to see you. Welcome, Michelle. Good to see you. Welcome. Hello. Good to see you. Vanita's messaging me right now. I'm gonna have to see what she's saying. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna message Vanita too. Good to see you, Michelle. So, I'm doing great, and how are you? I'm just on my iPad messaging somebody. So, good to see you. Welcome. So I'm glad to see everybody in here. Or Melanie, sorry, I got your name wrong, Melanie. I've got the challenge, and I'm telling everybody I'm thankful for the challenge. Did you do the challenge, Melanie? I don't know if you did the challenge or not. That 8-week challenge. I just finished. Well, I did mine last Monday. Finished it up. Got the $50 and everything. And I'm just telling people I'm glad for them supporting me and I'm so happy that I got the challenge. I'm happy that people supported me because without your help, I would never have gotten my payment. Got the $50 for the challenge and I got the 200, but it's hard to get that out of them. But Pablo's going to see to it I get that. But anyway, and so I hope everybody's day is going good. I apologize for looking down on here, but she messaged me and I thought I'd message her back. Anyway, this is just a chatting broadcast where we can get to know each other. That's one good way to get to know everybody is they come into your broadcast and we talk back to each other because I don't know, we don't know everybody. You're just a name behind the screen. I don't know you personally, but you're here to support me every time I come in. And I'm so thankful for that. I hope to start practicing on my keyboard and maybe do a keyboard broadcast one of these days. I probably will do a show you how to do my Um, what did she say? Hi, Linda. Good to see you, Linda. Welcome. Thank you. Good to see you, Linda. Oh, hi. Good to see you. Thank you for coming in. Good to see all of you from coming in from whether you come in from Periscope or Twitter. Thank you for coming in. I was saying I got a keyboard. One of these times I'm going to start practicing my keyboard, and I want to play it in here. I played my clarinet in one of my broadcasts. But, I also want to do my diamond painting because I'm working on that too. Um, that takes a lot of work. And you can use those diamond things. If you've never seen a diamond painting before, it's a canvas basically with it's got adhesive on it with a picture, and you're taking stones and you're matching the stones or diamonds up with the to the symbol on the canvas, and you're making a picture out of it. So I love that. This would be my second one. First one I started with Last Supper. I lost my colors, so I had to read one. I rather do Last Supper. So I don't know, didn't know what else to do. So it's coming from AliExpress. It won't be here until late April, early May, but that's fine because I got my nativity finish. And then I got 3 others that I ordered from Amazon. Plus I ordered one from AliExpress today that's coming from the United States because I was surprised on that one. You could choose if you wanted to come from the United States. I thought, well, heck, why not? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I already did. I already followed him. Yes, yes. And he sent me a message. I just didn't get to it yet. So yeah, I did. Thank you, Damon, for. Oh, do they make cards and stuff? Awesome! I love people that are very artistic and make things. I'm not, but I try to do the best I can. With crocheting, that's making stuff. So, so I. But that's cool. There was a gal I was following in Periscope. Now I don't know if she's going to be here on Happs or not. I think I watched one of her replays or something, but I can't even think of her name now. She had an odd name. It started with a Z. She would make soap. She would make soap and come into Periscope and make soap. And so I don't know if she's on Happs or not. I haven't seen her on Periscope lately. But if she ever comes on Happs, I'll follow her and watch her broadcast. It's awesome. But these people that draw, like Bobby Bicker, and you've got Gemma, and you've got there's other ones that draw. Um, come back to. Oh, so because she's talking to me. Oh yes, yes, I love to craft. And she's saying, yeah, I love to craft, and I want to learn all kinds of crafts. I would like to learn how to draw, so I've got a drawing app on my iPad where you basically it's like I paid for it. Oh God, what's it called? But you place your phone on a glass and you go through the app and your phone becomes like the camera, and you got a piece of paper on a table and it's projecting the picture from this from your phone onto this paper, and you're drawing it onto the paper. um I'm just messaging her back telling her um so thank you for the award, Tony. That's awesome. You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. I appreciate that very, very much. Um, collecting. What's what called? Um, the thing that what's it called? Well, anyway, uh, my diamond painting is actually, it's working with diamonds. I don't know why it's called diamond painting. They look like little diamonds, but they're like little resin stones, very, very small, very, very tiny. You can hardly barely see them on the magnifying glass. They sparkle. I can show you what I've got done on here already, even though this is not a crochet sculptor that I will get I will show you, and this is probably what I'm going to be working on one of these days. If I don't get it done first, and I will show you. I'm going to step off my camera so I can show you and you can't see the whole activity. You can only see what I've done so far. The phone protection picture. Oh, it has to do with augmented reality. Damon, I'll have to go look it up on my iPad just to and I want to show you that diamond painting for a minute. It's augmented reality, but let me show you the painting, and then I'll tell you what it's augmented. It's augmented reality. That's all I can remember. I don't want to move my. Okay. And I'll be try to keep from turning my my tripod upside down. It's standing up. So this is what I've got done so far. And you can see the diamonds are sparkling. I'm working on this third section. And you can see these other papers are there to keep the thing from getting goobers on it. But that's what it is so far. That's what I'm working on later when I get off of here. Yes, it is, Damon. Gonna let me find the app for you. Let me find the app, and I will tell you what it is. I've got. Let's see. No, it's not Artville. It's augmented reality. There's one called DaVinci Eye. There's one, and you got to pay for that one. I think it's about $10. I'm going to put that one on here. Yes, it's an app, and you can put it on your phone or your iPad. There's one. Just have to look up DaVinci Eye. If now that's in the App Store. Now, if you've got an Android, I don't know if it'd be in the Android or not. I have no idea since I've got an iPhone. Yes, DaVinci Eye, and I think that's $10. I think that's $10. Damon, I'm not too sure, but let me go into the App Store, and I can tell you what the price of it is. Go into my App Store, and I can find it, and I can tell you what the price of it is. It's augmented reality. I thought about getting it because it's going to help me draw, but basically, like I said, you just put your phone up on a glass, and then you take the paper, and it projects the picture that you're doing. Like there was a picture of the Mona Lisa. I want to be able to do that Mona Lisa. I'll never be Leonardo da Vinci though. Now that. So I'm trying to get this spelled right. Vinci. Okay. Vinci Eye. And I'll show it to you. There it is. All right. Right. Oh, it's $5.99. Right here. If you can see it in the App Store, right here is what it's called. This in here, DaVinci Eye Art Projector. Right here. In fact, I'll just open it up. I'm not going to buy it, but this is what it's called. DaVinci Eye is $5. It's art projector. You're welcome. It's AR art projector. That would be a very good one. It's just one price, $5, and I don't think you have to pay for any more than that. $5 seems a little high, but if that's all you have to pay, that's fine. But you can see this person here, how they're drawing. It's like they're projecting through the camera lens. They're drawing and they're projecting it through the camera lens. I would use my iPhone versus my iPad on this, and just put it up on a glass, and then it projects it on a table. Really? Well, thank you so much, and I'm honored that you want to be honored to be connected to me. Thank you so much. I appreciate that very, very much. You don't know how that makes me feel. I may do a smoothie tomorrow morning, or I may do some almond milk, whichever you guys want me to do, because I haven't made almond milk on Happs yet. I did on Periscope, but I do have a Vitamix, and I will be doing it in the Vitamix. For those of you that don't have a Vitamix and you can't afford one, I can understand that. I didn't either until I got it through QVC and put it on payment plan. But you can't go wrong with a Vitamix because it's awesome. What the Vitamix does, I mean, it's a lifetime. I mean, the motor in that, I mean, just never conks out. The blades never go wrong. Nothing goes wrong with the blades, but you have to be careful when you wash it and dry it out, because you can get cut on the blades. I like the canister, um, although mine is a low profile canister. The one I have, the 750, is a low profile canister. My friend Erlene, she likes the tall canisters. The first one I had was a tall canister. Um, you get used to the low profile. You just have to put a little bit more in it in order for it to work properly. But I've gotten used to it. But what I do with mine is I dry it out with a like a micro towel, because if I've seen people show their Vitamixes on screen and their canisters are all soap scummy because they didn't dry them, or water with water spots on them, and it doesn't look good. So um, you've had yours for about 5 years. I haven't had mine all that long. I got it last year sometime in 2020. I now don't exactly know when. It's been paid off, but I got it through QVC, and it's a copper color, but I love it. Yeah, they are expensive, and that's why I hesitated buying one for a very long time. I didn't have one for, oh my goodness, years, because I couldn't afford it. But then I got to thinking, well, I can get one through QVC and just put it on payments, and I paid a problem. So it's been paid for. So yeah, you sure do. That's exactly, you sure do. Um, and rinse, yes, because I think some of those, they just take their canister and they wash it and rinse it out. Maybe they don't rinse it properly and leave soap scum in it, and it looks like it's got all film in it. And I don't leave mine like that. Mine looks like a brand new canister. It still looks like the canister the day I got it, because I keep mine dried out and everything. So you got to take time to work with it. Yeah, yeah, it was over. Hi, Grizz. Good to see you. Yeah, it was over last week. Last Monday was my last one, and I made the challenge. I got the challenge for all 8 weeks. Thanks to you guys coming in here, and you need to come into Happs. You need to you need to come on Happs, swag. Instead of being on Periscope, you need to come into Happs. Um, yeah, it is, David. It's really important. Um, um, Omega Stone. Oh, I think I've heard of that, but I'm not too sure. Um, I used to have a Ninja blender. Well, if you guys want to have a Ninja, that's fine with you. But the one I had was not inferior, and I didn't like it, and it did not work. I like the I like the Vitamix because you can do soups in it, you can do your smoothies, you can make ice cream in it. But sometimes that ice cream can be a little time consuming. So what my best friend Erlene does, she'll take the like the base, and she will mix it, blend it all together in the blender and the Vitamix, and then she puts it into the ice cream maker. Because her and I have the same ice cream maker. I might do that too. The ice cream maker makes awesome ice cream. So we just take our base and blend it up, and it works really well. Um, yeah, I did. I certainly did, Damon, but I gave it away because it just, believe it or not, I put it out on the curb to see if it would go. Somebody picked it up and took it. I'm thinking, well, let them have it. I've got another one sitting in the garage. It's in the box. It's a newer one. It's got a couple things to it, but I'm going to get rid of that one too, because I've got my Vitamix and I don't need it. So, but somebody took that. That was the very first Ninja I had. That was the one I tried to make ice cream and stuff with it. Forget it. Never. I mean, the smoothies were lumpy. I mean, if I want lumpy smoothies, I would just put fruit in a bowl and eat it. Because it made it real lumpy. I don't like that. Ugh. Uh, yeah, banana and ice cream, awesome. Yeah, you got that right. Yeah, it's really good. I make different. I make carob ice cream too. There's a recipe I have for carob ice cream. It calls for chocolate ice cream for the ice cream maker, but I use carob instead. It tastes just as good. And I use instead of heavy cream, I use vegan. There's a vegan half and half. I think it's coconut milk and almond milk, but I wouldn't swear to it. But it's a half and half, but it's vegan. I use that instead of the regular half and half. It comes out really good. because I don't use the regular half and half. I don't use the heavy cream. So, and sometimes I think we used coconut milk. You can use coconut milk for the heavy cream too. So, because coconut milk is real good for that. I like to buy the heavy coconut. Not I've had light, but the full fat coconut milk works better. So that's what I get is the full fat. Um, Oh, you made yours with coconut cream. That sounds so good, Damon. Oh man, yum yum yum. It's going to be getting warm enough pretty soon. It'll be getting ice cream time, so then I'll have to get my. I've got my ice cream maker sitting on my table. I've got my appliances on my table because I don't eat off my table anyway. So I got my appliances sitting on my table. So I just grab it and put it on the counter when I never need to use it. Um, um, well, you can put. It depends on what the recipe calls for. Um, if it calls for bananas, I put that in there. But raspberries, I don't think I did. I don't think I did, Damon. I'd have to go back and check on that. I'm not really too sure. That's been a while. But like I said, um, the base that we make, we get it real cold, and then you mix it up into well, actually, you take the base and put it in the Vitamix and mix it up, put it in your refrigerator, get it cold, and then you stick it in for about an hour or so because you want cold mixture. Works better in your because the ice cream maker we got at Amazon, it freezes it. It freezes it as it makes it, which you don't, and comes out soft serve. You could set it for either hard or soft serve, and you don't have to put it in the freezer that way. So I love that ice cream maker. It's a real small one, but it works great. I think it makes about a pint of ice cream. For me, that's plenty. So it works out great. And I'll probably be making some ice cream on here from with that ice cream maker so you can watch it. Um, yeah, I might have Damon. Like I said, that's been so long anymore. Um, I'd have to go back and look because I haven't made ice cream because we were in the winter months, but now it's going to start warming up and I can start doing ice cream again. Boy, I'll be ready to have ice cream. It's going to be so good. I never had no, something I never have. Where do you get the wheat berries anyway? Because I don't have any. Do you get them in a special place? I know I've heard of wheat berries. I have made flour out of oats. I've made flour out of oats, but never made them out of wheat berries. I made them out of. You can make chickpea flour too, and I've made that too. Um, Almond flour because usually buy my almond flour. But there's so much you can take and make your own flour nowadays. But I don't. I've heard of wheat berries, but I don't know where to get them. Um, make your own bread. That's awesome. Ah. Um, um, oh, hi. Good to see you, John. Good to see you. I'm not sure what they are. I'm not sure if they're a little berry or what they are. You can order them from Amazon and start and make sure you get, yeah, you're right. You know something? You're right. Organic is important, but you know something? It's very expensive. So I try to use organic as much as I can, but I'm on a fixed income, so I got to be careful. So if it gets too expensive, then I have to cut back. But you're right. I try to buy organic stuff on Amazon. I buy because I'm an Amazon Prime member, so I buy a lot of stuff on Amazon. So good thing. Tell me about those wheat berries. I can make my own flour from that. That's awesome. So does it make a special? Does it make it like is it whole wheat flour or what kind of flour does it make? Um, because you're like me. You like organic. Organic is better for you. Um, yeah, it's not always feasible when you haven't got the money. I do it whenever I have the money. I try. I try to stay with organic, but sometimes I just don't have the funds, so I kind of have to say, well, I'll have to forego it this time. But you're right. Organic is better for you. You know, and I don't know about you guys, but I make sure before I buy anything that I check the labels because you don't want there's stuff in there that you don't want to put in your body. So I check my labels. Of course, I know this is not a cooking broadcast. I usually talk about that in my cooking broadcasts, but I just do it in passing. I check all the labels. It's doesn't take that much time, and you because if it's got something in there that I don't want to put in my body, I won't eat. Back on the shelf it goes. So I won't bother with it, so much stuff. So, um, not two. I've heard of them, I think, but I'm not familiar what they are. What really are they? Because um, I have heard of them, but I don't think they're very. I haven't heard of them maybe once or twice in passing or something. So I really don't not that familiar at all. So it's something, but you guys are helping me out. You're teaching me something. I'm learning from you, like you learn from me, and that's awesome. We can all learn from each other. I think I might just make some almond milk tomorrow. If you want me to make some almond milk, I'm gonna have to get some almond because I've got almonds that I need to use. So I'm always buying almond milk. But when you make your own almond milk, it is so good because you can put vanilla in it or whatever you want to put in it. Because I use almond milk in my cereal and I buy enough of it, but then there again, you don't want to do that all the time either because there may be something in there that's not good for you. So I buy we got a store here called Costco and they have bulk. So I buy my almonds in bulk. And, and I was saying earlier that when I get done soaking my almonds, I take the skins off. It takes a little time because it takes about an hour because I think I use a cup of almonds and I take and skin them. So they're white almonds. And then when I put them in there, it's not so hard to mix it up because the skins are real hard to get mixed into that almond milk. So when I skin them like that, it isn't as bad. So I might make some almond milk tomorrow, but I'll have to get some almonds soaked because they got to soak overnight. Um, oh, which ones are okay? Not to you. Oh, I didn't know that. That's awesome. Yeah, that would be very helpful, I think, because I know not everything you can have like that is organic. Um, oh, it changes from year to year. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you for telling me that. Um, yeah, because I suppose not everything you could buy organic, and believe it or not, I've seen commercials where they say there are some fruits and vegetables that you're not supposed to be eating. I'm thinking, huh? I thought you could eat any kind of fruits and vegetables. Now, something I found out? I don't have arthritis, but I found out that you're not supposed to eat tomatoes when you got arthritis. And I'm thinking, whoa, I wonder why. You can't have tomatoes when you have arthritis. I guess it must make it flare up more. I love tomatoes, so thank goodness I don't have arthritis because I would hate tomatoes, you know. But I thank you guys for giving me that information. You guys are really helpful because I never knew about that at all. We want to be safe. We really do. We want to be safe, and we want to make sure that we're putting the right stuff in our body. So that's why I always encourage everybody to please look at your labels, watch your labels, and don't put anything in there that you suspect to you that looks like it's not going to be good to eat. Don't put it in your body because it's better safe than sorry. It's best to put it back on the shelf and leave it go. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I get off of here. I'm going to get some almonds and I'll make some milk tomorrow. So you can watch me make almond milk in the Vitamix. If you've never made almond milk in the Vitamix, it's awesome. It's a lot of fun. I've made cashew milk on here. People love that. They love that recipe, the cashew milk. They loved it. It was so good too. It's the first time I'd ever made cashew milk, and it was absolutely delicious. Oh my God! I even had to take a glass of it and drink it. Oh, it was. I didn't put it all in my cereal. I've got to steal some for. I didn't drink a glass of it. It was so good. Oh man! But that being said, we know when you make your own almond milk and cashew milk and stuff like that, it doesn't last long in the refrigerator because it doesn't have preservatives in it. So it only lasts just a few days. So we got to get used up. But I eat cereal 2 or 3 times a week, and I can always drink the almond milk. When I get thirsty, I'll just get a glass and drink almond milk, and that'll get rid of it too. But it makes quite a bit. I've got a container. I put it in. It makes quite a bit. I think it makes about 5 quarts or something like that. I don't know, or whatever. But it makes quite a bit anyway. But or maybe half a gallon, maybe. I'm not sure exactly. I may be exaggerating on that because I got a container, but I don't know exactly how much it holds. But anyway, I think my voice is about ready to head up, and I'm gonna sit down here and I'm gonna work on my diamond painting. But You know something? You guys are awesome. Thank you for all the rewards. Thank you for just taking your time of your day out to come into my broadcast. You guys are awesome, every one of you. I love each and every one of you. I even love the troll. Um, you're welcome. I even love the troll, even though the troll did what they did to me. But I'm going to go into Twitter. I'm going to go in my broadcast on Twitter after I get off of here, and I'm going to find that troll and I'm going to block them. That's the only thing we can do. And I suggest the rest of you, if you can find that person, block. If you got a Twitter account, go in there and block them. That person at least won't come in my broadcast. So, but I thank everybody for coming in here. I hope you have a great and marvelous night, day, afternoon, wherever you might be, because I know we're from all over the country around here. And have a great day. And until we meet again, take care. God bless. Bye bye. And I love you all. Mwah. Bye bye. And thank you very much for coming in. I've got to let this. I got to get this. There's a notification on the top. But thank you very much, and take care, and bye.